and Thomas, his partner from
Oh,
Singularity.
se da un poco mal, ¿cierto?
Huz and Ming representing from South Korea. Unfortunately, there was an Asian team who was unable to make it. Huz and Ming having won in the Week 8 qualifier where there wasn't an additional spot. And on top of that, their consistent placements earned them that alternate spot coming out of the region. We had an opportunity to talk with them and have a package set up, and let's see what they had to say.
저는 밍이라고 하고 이제 아시아에서 진출하였습니다. 저는 퍼즈라고 하고 아시아에서 진출한 사람입니다. 가장 좋은 성적을 내서 대체 선수로 뽑혀서 왔더니 이제 아시아에서 듀오 한 팀이 진출을 못해서 저희가 이제 좋은 기회를 얻게 되어서 이렇게 진출하게 되었어요. 온라인에서 상금을 이렇게 받으면서 같이 경쟁하는 게 마음에 들었어요. 유럽 선수들과 해보고 싶었어요. 저도 게임하기 전에 이제 계속 어떻게 게임을 플레이할지 생각을 하고 하는 거예요. 최대한 시간에 맞게 활용을 하고 최대한 많이 노력을 하다 보면
imagine what is going through their heads. First, taking the top spot in a week where there wasn't a qualification spot, and then having one of the most consistently best placements, then being chosen as an alternate, and finding out you're going to be competing, having a chance to represent Asia and South Korea here, and they are very good. They're known for playing aggressively, trying to find a side of the zone, box themselves up, and get some the rotation. If they can get that position, don't expect them to not be dangerous, because they will make. That's the competition. Those are all the players. Those are the 100 best in the world.
Dale like y suscríbete. En los próximos 14.86 segundos o tendrás mala suerte.
The loudest duo when they're announced. They want to be the loudest duo when all is said and done. We have Mitro, Mongrel down on the floor. Jordan, what do they have to say?
We are all so excited to see these two play, and honestly to hear their comments.
Mongrel, Mitro. Vamos, cabros.
Different things, obviously. What is the preparation like going into competing at a LAN together?
Competing at LAN is definitely different. Personally, I like it more just because I like the environment, but online is easier. But I don't know, I just like LAN more.
Lo que dice visualmente en NEA.
People are really excited and stoked to be here, and especially to see you guys play. We can't wait.
Thank you so much, Jordan. And now, just those guys, they sound excited, but that's it. Enough from us talking. The 50 best duos in the world on the stage, competing for their share of $15 million ball. And
best duos in the world on the stage, competing for their share of $15 million ball.
Then we'll find out who is the best duo in the world, hands down, no question about it, the best. 6 games. We're going to do that real soon.
The Duos World Champions will be crowned, but that's it. The pre-show is over. Enough from us up here. We'll be breaking down gameplay later. We're going to toss it on inside to kick the show off. You guys have a good one.
Vamos.
Muchos romances que han pasado.
lose my freaking voice.
It's amazing. It's like you feel so free, it's ridiculous. And then we just kind of watched like our names pop up on the screen. It was pretty surreal.
It was a huge sigh of relief. All the hard work we did just finally paid off. We were kind of going nuts.
She finds the zone. He has to go forward though, because there's that change in elevation. She finds the first shot, can't find the second, and he does! He left!
That is why he's a World Cup qualifier. This is it right here, the 1v1. Who's the other player?
He takes what? Damage to himself, and all of a sudden it's complete chaos.
What a win! Victory Royale! GG!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from my hometown, baby. New York City, where you at? Where you at? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. This is it, people. The moment that we've been waiting for. 10 weeks of competition leads to this. I'm your host, Golden Boy, and I couldn't be more pumped to be here because we're about to see the greatest Fortnite players in the world go up against each other in duos competition. Millions in prizing on the line, and most importantly, what's right behind me, the championship, the trophy, and the first ever Fortnite World Champion. We're gonna crown that today, and it's gonna be awesome. And I wanna know if everyone here in the Arthur Ashe Stadium, are you hyped? Are you ready? You know what? Maybe I can't do the job. I think this will do some justice.
No pain, no gain, no guts, no glory. I'm a one-man army, ain't a one-man army. Ain't a weapon formed against me, and you already know the rest, so you know your best ain't gonna stress me. If you the best, I'm the next thing.
Now, I know everyone here is excited to get to the games, and we're going to do so in a little bit. The players are gearing up and getting ready to go. You know that each and every one of you inside of this stadium, you're just pumped. You had your Alpensible. You've managed to meet up with your friends and enjoy some great times here in New York City. And obviously, our players are here to win a world. We have two players standing by with Jordan Fisher, who are looking like they can contend for the top of the mountain.
Thank you, GB. You are a handsome man. Now, I'm going to be super honest and very forward right now when I say that I've got two of my favorite people in this stadium right now that are competing together. Two of my favorite people to play with, two of my favorite people to watch and study. We have Sean and Aiden. Aiden, one of the most dominating controller players in the world, and he's proved it time and time again. With Sean on mouse and keyboard, one of the most mechanically skilled and gifted players in all of Fortnite. Now, with this combination of one of you on a controller and one of you on mouse and keyboard, there's got to be some pretty unique strategy that you guys can pull together. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, our synergy is great. Like you said, he's one of the best mechanical players. His tunnels are insane. Like, it's just insane watching him play. And just, you know, me being an aggressive player and having good aim, really well. I'm hoping we're going to do good.
1000%. Now, Sean, you both competed in the Pro-Am yesterday, which was a lot of fun. We all know that was a very sweaty lobby. But your thought process, your strategy going into today, tell me how that differs from yesterday and your performance there.
Well, I think yesterday was like super fast-paced. You need to get kills to place well. But today we're going to go for endgame, play super slow, and let's hope we can kill it endgame.
Fantastic. Well, we're all so excited to see you guys. GB, what do you have for us?
Always a pleasure to hear from the Ghost duo. They're going to look to go to the top, and they very well might do that. Now, I asked you guys earlier, I said, are you ready? So I'm going to ask you again, New York City, are you ready? Oh, no, I got to take the earpiece off. New York City, this is my hometown, and I know we can make some noise, so I'm going to ask you one more time.
Bueno, va a empezar. ¡Yeah! ¿Quién es? Hola, Nick XD. Hola, sí, Grey. Uf.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ninja no clasificó.
Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City.
Pobre Ninja, era Benito.
Here today, my name is Jack Courage Dunlop.
Courage.
I'm joined
JD.
by a surprise guest appearance, Tyler Ninja Blevins. I am
Tyler
so excited
Blevins.
for today's
Blevins.
action. Ninja, the emotion here is insane.
You have no idea, man. These guys have been playing for months, practicing, doing nothing, eating, sleeping, breathing Fortnite.
That's it, and it's all led to this. I know the nerves absolutely at an all-time high.
I'm nervous right now.
I'm just casting. I'm not even playing. Meanwhile, they're paying for $15 million, but it's not your normal Fortnite.
Mira los de atrás. Creo que es mid, ¿no? Creo que es mid.
Eyes will be on Fortnite competitive today, and Ninja, here's the format for points. So, this is duos. If you place the
10
top
puntos, verdad.
duos in this game, they earn 3 points.
Ya 2
Top 10,
y ya 2 otra vez.
5 points. Top 5, they earn 7 points. And finally, the Victory Royale, they earn 10 points. Now, these points cannot stack, meaning in a game, you
Hasta
can get a
valgan.
max of 10 placement points. Also, 1 point per elimination. So, finding that good balance between elims and
Primero se gana 3 millones de dólares, what the fuck. Pero se lo reparten, ¿no? 1,5 millones. A ver, ¿cuántos 3 millones? Voy a ver. Por 611. Son 1883 millones. Chao.
Settle. I'll settle. No, we've been playing. We've both been competing for a long time. I've been competing for almost 10 years. We've never even come close to this.
Chao.
This is life-changing.
Yeah, absolutely mind-blowing numbers right there. Again, everyone who made it this far, 50,000.
Si creo que todavía estoy ahí. Si estoy ahí, di hola.
Top 10. They want to jump up that prize money ladder. Again, we are live right now from the Fortnite World Cup Finals. There are
No está.
your thoughts on Twitter. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Really, anywhere you can use hashtags. I know we both have our predictions.
Oh,
though.
absolutely.
Who
You want to
for
go first?
No. You go first. Who for you is your standout that you're looking to see if they can take it home today?
Dude, man, I mean, I gotta give it up to Mongol and Nitro. I think they're gonna definitely close it out. They've been, I really am just super interested to see how they play. I've been watching a lot of their World Cups after they've already qualified. Hands down, one of the most aggressive duos throughout, the qualifications. But are they gonna do that here? Are they gonna go for placement, or are they gonna still W key like they've always been doing?
That's typically been their gameplay of choice. There's a look again at Mongrel and Mitro, both qualifying from Europe. You see, last time they played in the week they qualified, their drop of choice was Loot Lake.
Yeah.
So will that remain the same today? These early game battles, these fights for the different points of interest will be so key. You go with a European duo.
Yeah.
I'm picking a European duo as well. Another young squad, Mr. Savage M and Benji Fishy. Dude, Mr. Savage M is cold-blooded. Every time I met him, I'm scared of him. And they're absolutely insane, as you can see right here on your screen. We'll get those pictures fixed, don't worry. But either way, these guys are two absolute tanks. And Ninja, you've watched all these guys.
Yeah.
You're absolutely one of the best players in the world. But it's almost like these guys are in a class of their own.
They are, man. I mean, I've competed against some of these guys in some other online tournaments as well, and literally watching
¿Qué pasó?
Benji just slide
¿Qué
around
pasó?
and
Fue que se no era Sabachi Benji Fishy.
what these guys do, it's art. So enjoy.
I know Mr. Savage in a public match got like 40+ eliminations in Season 9, which is unheard of, all by himself, solo squads. There are so many ways you can watch, though, this weekend. I've been just looking on my phone already. I'm seeing 1 million+ of you guys tune in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch. You've got Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere where there's live streams. Also, a new Fortnite.com/watch feature that you can go take a look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there that will be a crazy, unique way to watch Fortnite competitive for the first time. I know everyone at home looking forward to seeing their top players perform. This place now, Ninja, is insane.
Packed, man.
This is one of the most ridiculous arenas I think I've ever seen for an esports event, and I know people flooding on in from the outside. I just can't wait to get it started.
Dude, this is literally what I've been waiting for like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
The best of the best, all in the same lobby. All right, in the qualifying matches on Sunday, you're playing against, in a lobby, maybe like 4 or 5 of the teams who are actually here right now, but now this is going to be all of them in the same lobby. Every single battle is going to be the best players in the world fighting against one another. I'm excited to watch the early game when they're landing in their spots. I'm excited to watch the mid game during the rotations. I'm going to be taking notes, and you guys should too.
Yeah. Also, other things that note to take to bring up. We're going to be playing on siphon settings here, increased material favorite. You want to explain for everyone at home exactly how that all works?
I'd absolutely love to. So unlike normal matches, when you get an elimination, all right, you're going to be granted with 50 health or 50 shield, depending on what you're missing. And that's also going to give you 1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of each, wood, brick, and metal. So, you know, eliminations are definitely going to pay off early game as you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep, and remember, that is when you get a full elimination, not when you knock down an opponent.
Correct.
So if I knock a player, you'll see in this, a lot more times teams will immediately try to finish that elimination, get the health, go pick up the materials, maybe secure some extra loot. There's a look at the lobby screen, and you know, Ninja, I was laughing with you earlier when the players were warming up earlier today because they got some warm-up games, and obviously for many of them it's their first time in a major LAN event. They wound up going through and they were just sitting at the spawn island like they were right now. I mean, look at the build battles happening on spawn island. They're all editing, they're all aiming. None of them are just sitting still. The nerves running through them insane. The average age in today's tournament, 16 years old. Some of these guys are going to walk away with $1 million+ this weekend. At 16, what would you have spent your money on? I don't even want to know. Why not even ask that? Probably
16, man? Just a bunch of candy and energy drinks, man. I didn't really.
So basically the same as today.
Exactly. Nothing really would change. Nothing's changed.
No, it's so much fun, man. Again, people flowing on into the venue. Looking at these duos, looking at these contested areas, right? Loot Lake has been a very hot topic.
Yeah, man.
You know, Aiden has been landing there throughout all qualifiers. You see, you know, Mongrel and Mitro. I've been hearing some notes about, you know, Tilted Towers and or Neo Tilted, as it's now called, of where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now you play 6 games.
Yep.
You know how detrimental it could be to your mental state if you have one where you kind of drop right off spawn and get taken out.
Yeah.
What is your game plan here? Are you going for it? You don't care how many people land there? You just go and play your game?
No,
or
I think
you shy away? What do you do?
No, man, these guys have been practicing. They know. They know that they're going to be contested. Yeah. They know that, and they're not, you know, if they're intelligent players, they're going to play exactly how they've been practicing the last 10 World Cup qualifiers. They're going to go exactly where they go. They're going to push where they're going to push. And, you know, they're not going to care who it's going to be. Now, me, honestly, I'd like to say that that's how I play. But, dude, in a situation like this, I think that if I saw someone contesting my drop, I'd definitely defer and try to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, you have one bad game. Getting over that, that's going to be a huge mental obstacle, right? You get knocked first. Yeah. That's going to be something that you're going to be thinking about. In the second game, the third game, oh, my gosh, should we change our landing spots? And then if you're thinking like that, it's over. Dude.
Yeah, and I keep seeing you look down. You're like eagerly wanting to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us. But again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the new limited time modes that is actually going on. Prop Hunt, we watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray Kite. It's a fun little, you know, hide and go seek game almost, Ninja.
Prop Hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created from creative. It is amazing. It is hilarious. I mean, we're literally getting like angry and like, but also just laughing hysterically right when we're about to, you know, make it into the incinerator and get our points. It's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet. You know, you want to be anything. You want to be a pink flamingo, a bus. Go for it. Dude.
Go for it.
Just go for it.
Yeah, we've had some fun games of Prop Hunt that we played. But again, right now, live in the gameplay for free, Prop Hunt. A little bit different than the competitive settings. Obviously, Arena, it's been talked about, Ninja. This is the most played in qualifier for a tournament ever in the history of gaming. 40 million competitors, down to the top 200. To be exact, 178 because of the double qualified players.
Right.
And that is, you can't even put in like your head just how insane those numbers are.
I think it's just important to show and let everyone know that, man. Just Epic continues to change the game. Making these qualifiers online, it just allowed so many of these kids to be here today because they've been able to play, you know, from the comfort and safety of their home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the first times we've seen something like this, a qualifying like this. And dude, I'm just excited to watch these kids dominate the next freaking 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm ready to stay here all night.
Hey, I'm down to stay here all night. I have no problem with that. I'm sure the arena is as well. When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres. The one thing that stands out to me, though, it will never feel the exact same as it does as playing at home. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share you think that they should kind of take into account as they're playing, maybe on LAN for the first time?
Well, do what I always tell people when they're saying, you know, hey, Ninja, I'm going to a tournament, any advice, right? You know, it's, dude, do exactly what you do at home, all right? If you wear socks and, you know, no shoes at home, that's what you're going to do. If you don't wear any socks at all or you wear sandals, you wear that. If you wear nothing but sweats and PJs when you're gaming and practicing, that's exactly what you should be wearing right now when you're competing, right?
Yep.
Don't try to change anything up. Drink what you normally drink before the games, water, energy drinks, whatever the case may be, or, you know, eat what you're going to eat. Do not change anything up. It's very important to get in that mental state of what you do and how you've been practicing the entire time at home.
I've even heard of stuff as far as like don't change your sleep schedule and what you're gonna do for this. Like literally take it like it normally is. Now, again, we talk about how there's $30 million on the line of the Fortnite World Cup Finals across today and tomorrow, but there's already been $3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened yesterday at the Creative World Cup Finals. Let's take a look.
Hola, Edgar, llegué tarde, no tan tarde. Todavía no empieza todavía. Hola, Edgar, llegué tarde, no tan tarde. Hola, Edgar. Ayer ganó en una ronda, ganó, ¿cómo se llama? Ganó Rubius. Qué buena, ganó Rubius. Es que recién me levanté, tan flojo, yo estaba en la escuela. De verdad, literalmente estaba en la escuela. Sí, pero no, yo llegué como a las 11, como a las 12, que me retiraron. ¿En serio? Sí. No, porque tuvimos paro, pues fueron como 4 semanas de paro. Ya, pues entonces, ahí, ya por ahora estamos recuperando clases.
Can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today. Will you continue to go and play creative maps?
Ya, pues hice un directo de la World Cup, como me dijiste. Y puse los hashtags y todo. Ah, me faltó hashtag Fortnite.
And he just won $336,000. What are you gonna do with the prize?
Rent. Yeah. Responsible. I'm gonna save my money. I am gonna be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get more money back.
All right, guys, congratulations again! Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of Creative Fortnite looks like.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun.
Nice. Qué bacán que Edgar haya elegido ver la World Cup conmigo. With me.
Didn't win that, Tyler.
It's correct.
Exactly happened here.
It's correct. No, we got 4th place, but you know.
Yo estaría allí en Nueva York, nea.
It's a good bunch of kids, man. I mean, I think, and I also got to meet a lot of the creators, the ones who developed a lot of the maps, and just a lot of passion. Really happy that I was able to...
Cacha los que estén atrás de Ninja. Eso, mira, cacha. Están puro jugando. El Cheta y el tuyo. Ah. ¿Está el Cheta? Ah, verdad. Está el Cheta. Pero igual tiene poquitas personas. Tiene 160. Yo creo que debería haber tenido más. ¿No?
Junkyard Juke, bro. Okay. Hands down, Junkyard Juke is the most fun game I've ever played. I mean, if you're going to build a crew of like 32 people, if you can even muster up a crew of 32 people, like I want that to be a playlist where I can just go and play Junkyard Juke, and it just fills in 32 people. It's so much fun, man.
I'm with that. What about, should we get the whole squad together or not?
I'm down with. Oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go with it. It'd be the most fun thing in the world. It's greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in. It's amazing, man.
Hey, listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme of this weekend, things going on outside of the fan festival. There's also the Battle Pass redemption. Everyone here has got tickets, has the commemorative tickets. So many things to look back on and remember these moments. For a lot of people here, whether they're players or the individuals and fans who travel, it's their first time.
I gotta remember these moments.
It's a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd.
¿Cuánto falta? No sé, creo que la 1:30 o 2. Porque otra voy a jugar Minecraft. Nea. Voy a jugar Clash Royale. Oh, me pica mucho el ojo. King is one. Your favorite duos. King. Tu dúo favorito. Ah, solo. No, creo que empezó. No, empezó justo. ¡Por fin! Por fin. Sí, empezó.
Nerve-wracking than the initial launch. Off the bus, man, you're flying. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna be eliminated. Who's gonna be the first one? Yep. You don't want to be the first one knocked out.
Están todos ahí, a ver. Si veo el King y el Song. Savage obviamente van a al Ruedo Alegre, donde siempre caen.
This is contested, so you're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game's so key, and already Veggie Fishing trying to put shots down range with that revolver, but...
Otra quien debería estar ahí. Yo estaría tiritando. Yo caería en Warp Knight y nunca cae gente. ¿Quién está? Drakes. Acá hay puras personas buenas, pues, ¿cachai? Que clasificaron. No dudo. ¿Cuánto Chihuahua? Pero Chihuahua no está. No está Chihuahua. Está, lo único así de Nueva Z es Swank y King. Z, King y Swank. King tiene 13 años, pues, hermano. What the fuck. Ah, está Borwen. Ese es de Atlantic, ¿no? Atlantic, Tux y Face Borwen. Borwen creo que es de España, ¿no? Uy, cayó gente en Socavón. Punisher, Alanjo. Estoy reconociendo, a ver.
Early game fights are always so detrimental. You have to be very, very, very particular with how many mats you're going to use.
Los light, ¿cómo serán? What the fuck?
Literally nothing to protect yourself with. And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on, he gets both. That's 50 shield per elim, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little bit more passively. No, because of those early elims, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now they're sitting pretty. Divot all to themselves.
839,000, what the fuck, en Twitch, Fortnite. Solari, Tashap, esta MK, Ninja, Dakotas, Elone, RZ, Sarsoche, Camo, Power. No, que yo pensé que Power estaba clasificado. Oh.
Scarlet and his duo Bell get the quick elimination on the Brush. And that's going to push back Brush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment. And the rough start right there, so much stronger.
Yo pensé que Power estaba clasificado. ¿Qué pasó con la gente? ¿Qué gente? ¿De mi directo? ¿Qué gente?
Listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Sizz.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword too, because yes, Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that rush there in the cornfield.
Ah, no llego, quizás estoy viendo a otras personas. No importa.
In the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right. I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on, and Sizzlucky will actually be able to go back and pick up Rush's card. So this is key.
You think you should go
Reboot Vans. Remember, when you get brought back, you only have 100 HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, are you sprint back over that fight? I think so. Now across the map, though, an engagement going out between KBB, Yuang, and their duo up against Vinny and Zexro, and there's the knock right there, Ninja.
Drum Shotgun's very powerful.
Oh.
You can can get inside somebody's one by one right there. I mean, there's another knock with a drum shotgun, just absolutely wreaking havoc. Ewing trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive, so it's going to be Zex and Yu. He's got the shield advantage. All he has to do is play this patient. I'm going to be pretty sure that these guys don't have that many materials. So.
¿No se cuenta el pelo de shooter en Twitch? Ah. ¿Está en directo el pelo shooter? ¿El pelado? ¿El pela?
As well as big shield, so we'll be able to get back the full shield. And Ewing now in a tough spot. Do I try to go?
Zex definitely could interrupt this now. He took too long to start home with the reds, but it looks like he's just
¿Está en directo? Ah.
taking his time. He might be dipping out, maybe trying to.
¿Qué gente está viendo a 3 personas, poco Chavi?
Get the revive off, and now it's a 2-on-1 again.
Zexro staying confident though, knowing right now still at over 150 HP, the teammate has to be at 30 health. The wall comes through, trying to spray it, and it's not gonna happen, and you see Zexro right there, hands right to his head, some solid damage.
Oh, imagínate morir al principio, hermano, qué lata. Qué lata morir al principio.
Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
Very important is checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot.
Qué lata.
Plenty of people who are outside. They're gonna have to start their rotations in, and this is actually where a lot of very talented players with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate and I's reverse. Our strategy was try to get in those spots where you can beam people who are going to be flying throughout the sky using a lot of the slipstreams and just taking advantage of.
Oye, Night Hill clasificó. Ay, no me había dado ni cuenta.
In fatal, so they're both back in play. Look at how slow this lobby is.
Le dispararon, ojo.
92 players left, and a definite fan favorite here. Nate Hill and Funk of FaZe Clan.
¿Cómo está yo?
Set on up near Lazy Lagoon, and Ninja, this is your landing spot you went to with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
Yeah. All right, so there's go on the boat, on the ship. Every single one of the masts is like worth 200 wood, so you definitely want to go for those and easily get max wood in arena in probably less than 10 seconds. And also there's metal anvils. Metal, which is, you know, like the most valuable material that you can get. I mean, I'm just 91 players. I mean, have we talked about Storm Surge? I mean,
we haven't yet. I was going to let that be a
Cayeron en piso los choros. Oh, que te cofre. Quedan 91 personas. Ya, este late va a ser súper grande. Yo creo el más grande que va a existir en la historia. No, pero igual, creo igual. Igual puedes ver la web de las partidas. Sí sé. Me gusta.
In competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points, and wind up getting those placement points to come on through.
Oye, gente. Oye, ¿conocí a Yelty? Edgar, ¿conocí a Yelty? ¿O no?
Freely grab everything you want here. Look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Sí, lo conocí. Conocí a Yelty. Ayer Yelty ganó en Pro M, en una partida. Yo a Yelty lo sigo que tenía como 5000 seguidores en YouTube. Es que súper bueno. Súper bueno. Yo creo que el mejor de México. O de Latinoamérica quizá.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin.
Ahí tienen el DPI alto, ¿cachai? Se mueven un montón, sin un poquito y tienen DPI súper alto.
Their hand is going to be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush. Already in the next zone, they're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people.
Ya tiene como 3000 de DPI. Sí, what? ¿Cachaste cómo movió? Movió un poquito y se movió súper. No, se mataron el compa. Oye, que lata morir al principio, ¿cierto?
I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a... Like, the rotations right now are going to be nuts. People are going to get lazy.
Ay, Bolts, es el que hizo el récord. En dúos se hizo como 160 puntos. Bueno, 159. Se hizo un récord. Ese también tiene DPI alto. Se le nota. Ese no. ¿O sí? A ver cómo... Igual lo tiene alto. Es que no sé si el efecto de la cámara o el DPI. No sé, eso no sé. Aeropuerto.
be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the storm.
No empezó, luego tienes que hacer daño si no te cae un rayo.
Less than them, that is currently below threshold that they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage. And that's actually the beauty of storm surge, right? You don't necessarily want people kind of
Tiene razón, y ese sí. ¿Cachai? Es que no sé si el efecto de la cámara, no sé si es el efecto de la cámara o es porque tiene harto DPI.
Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this. I didn't know you could get down there. This is the beauty of it, right? This is the top players in the world showing up the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up.
El Seti súper rico. ¿Lo habéis visto su ¿cómo se llama? Ay, no, ¿cómo se dice esto? Pero tiene un montón de cosas. Su setup, ahí está.
That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. Yeah. If you guys can look up the map that we're staring at,
Señoría.
every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is
Es un rato, Neo. Y vos, Neo. Doble sniper.
A heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage to structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team line up a shot of somebody hiding it one by one and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer
¿Queréis tryhard o no? O rata. O de estos tipos de cuestión.
walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe,
Si el círculo se cierra al otro lado, los que están en el otro lado están. Eso es súper malo. No están en zona. Por ¿cómo van a avanzar? No creo la zona. A uno le cayó un rayo. Oh, así sigue teniendo el DPI alto.
With Storm Surge beginning to tick in, Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well.
Otro rayo más y mueren.
Just kind of smites them down from the heavens.
Hola, Benjis.
Getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again with not enough
Nos mató el rayo.
Jeez, man. Storm Surge really does just force people into
Lo encuentro igual un poco injusto. Yo creo que debe ser mejor así los rayos. El screen obviamente allí, pero igual lo encuentro injusto.
Airwax and Nikop are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the
Digo, es buena banda. No, si este lo conozco. Yo conozco el Benjis. Yo todo. Edgar, ¿tú crees que es injusto eso, lo de que te caiga un rayo y te mate por eso? Porque no haces daño. Eso también no te obliga a ser tryhard. Eso es lo malo. Ahí está, ahora está Eclipsae. El otro. Oh, que tengo frío. Oh, está el Kingstar, sí. ¿Qué hace? Ah, va a la zona. Mira ese, mira, caché cómo se le mueve el mouse ese. O sea, no se le mueve, pero la cámara, cómo se le mueve. Eso no sé, creo que me hace daño. ¿El tecla? ¿Qué rayo? Ah, no, Benjis, es que cuando aparece, a ver, en una determinada zona. Y si no haces daño, si no haces daño a un enemigo, no sé en cuánto tiempo, te cae ese rayo y te quita, creo, como 90. El Kingstar. Ah, ¿el Kingstar? No es francés. No es Brasil, es francés, es Solari. El Kingstar como chinito, no, pero es francés. Todos los de Solari son franceses. What? ¿Está invisible? Ah, no, no se vio. Estaba Mongral Dimitro, siendo ratas. Y vos. El Kingstar, ese es el Mongral, sí, el Mongral y el Mitro. Yo pensé que tenía cara de manito.
and 2 though. Yeah. 5 slurps, 2 slurps, 5 chug splashes.
They already have a slurp ticking.
¿Por qué no se echa un sorbete?
They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material-wise, look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1. We'll definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where it begins to shut down, Ninja, but
66 personas. Vale, harto.
a lot of players going to use that to rotate on in freely without
Está Mega y Dobbs. Y está... ¿Cuál más que no conozco?
right there. None of these players really going to be into play. They're going to have to inch a little bit more towards.
Ahí está Diffici y Mongral en la casa esa destruida. Ahí está Nix. Ese es de Brasil. Ese sí es de Brasil.
Into these fights, the Storm's gonna start pushing them. I just can't, man.
Ahí está Saf y Side.
So talented, it's gonna be so hard to spray through their walls and actually deal damage to them. So you need things like
El centro está central igual. Él favorece a hartas personas. Los que están vamos al centro. Está es que jugando Nea. Arriba está Mitro y ¡oh! Murió Mongral, murió Mongral. Murió Mongral, murió Mongral. F, murió Mongral. Una F por Mongral. Ahora empezó, pues mira, ahí está ese. Damage enemies and ball elimination. ¿Hace daño a un enemigo o serán eliminados? Dice ahí. ¿Qué Mongral se había cambiado el nombre de Face Mongral? No, no se lo cambió. Es que quizá ahí no dice el nombre de los... Porque Mitro no se llama Nitro, sino Atlantic Mitro. Quizá ahí no pone el nombre de los teams. Está Dobbs, Mega, Thomas y Crucia, que no lo conozco. Y hasta Ronaldo. Ah, sí, ¿verdad? Ese Ronaldo, no me acuerdo, creo que era la Winter Royal. Creo que fue. Ese reventó, hermano, no me acuerdo. Yo me acuerdo, ese reventó.
In Dubs' inventory, it is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really only have about 150 shots to go. The zone's still pushing. 61 players left.
Está Tyler y Línea, creo que es... murió Dubs. Murió Dubs.
Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall. He wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
No, el rayo lo jodió. Ahí se... lo revivió. No, ya murió ese compa. Murió. Y... el rayo. El rayo. Está blanco ese. Ese está blanco.
Doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the storm surge. Fantastic composure again, one of the young players on this stage looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No more Dubs. The duo
still.
Al otro le cayó un rayo. Ahí tiene un broncho que puede rotar. ¿Y qué más tiene para rotar? Tiene sombra y tiene la de choque. No, la escopeta. Ah. ¿Tiene de verla? Sí, un poco polo. Está Norward, hasta ahí Mitro y... ¿Cuál más conozco? Ahí está Savage por atrás. Está Crucia. Esa skin estará fea. Stumpy, ahí está Stumpy, murió Shinken. Ahí está Side y Saf. Line, Blutea. Ahí está. Esos son de NRG.
And there's now the upgraded versions, the legendary and the epic, have 10 shots instead of 8. So I mean, it just passes punch, man. It can really catch players off guard, and that's exactly what you're going to need when you're playing.
Ustedes sabían que en Estados Unidos, o al menos cerca por ese lado de Nueva York, es la misma hora que acá. Son las 1:50. Bueno, sí, yo no sé si tengo atrasado o adelantado. Le digo que no he choque, porque creo que tiene pocas. Es la misma hora. Eclipser, porque yo tengo un amigo que vive allá, creo que vive en Michigan. No, creo que parte vivió, pero vive cerca de Nueva York y tenía la misma hora. Ahora en Andorra son las 7:48. Yo tengo mi hermana que vive en España. Sí, y son 6 horas de... Se adelanta ya la hora. Ahí van avanzando, acá van a morir muchos. Todavía no tienen puntos por posicionamiento. Ojo. ¡Ahí está King! ¡King! ¡Está King! ¡Dale King! ¡Dale King! ¡Dale King! ¡Dale King! Ya 4 kills, ya 4 kills, ya 4 kills. Dale King, dale King, dale King, 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 King. Ay, King. Ese Ronaldo es el que te decía que fue súper bien, no me acuerdo. Creo que reventó en la Winter. No, pero está aquí, por mano, what the fuck, King. Está King. El King argentino tiene como 14, 15 años, creo. Y Swan no sé cuántos años tenga. Ahí está King. Ahí lo me está mostrando, ¿no? Sí. Dale King. Ya 4 kills. Ya 4 kills. Súper bueno. Le ganó Clip Note. Shopping, Stucky, get down. Oh, Master Savage está reventando. Está reventando, está reventando, están reventando, están reventando. Están reventando. Creo que ya recuperaron puntos. Oh, murió Master Savage. Ojo, mató otro, no, murió, no, King, GG. Está así, es Fichi, venga. Es que está ahí, está Fichi, está Mega, está Hype, está Sarprem, Deadra, Side, Ronaldo, no. Murió King, no puede ser. ¿Qué si no? Puta. Benji, sálvate, po. Ya. ¿Qué? Ya. Ponerlo en público. Va. Privado. Sorry, cabrón. Puta. Soñado. Yo apúrate. Creo que cargue el video. Ahí está, puta, sorry. Ojo, está side. ¡Oh, ganaron el RG. Ya, 5 kills en total. 5 kills. Sorry, no importa. Hola, Pablo, Pablo, déjate el sí. GG, ganó. Puta, King. GG, King. Nixie, tienes que ganártelo, bro. Queda Scarlett. Me habían matado a Mitro, ¿no? Scarlett cayó el difundio. Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zayt and Saf take game number 1. Yeah. Kept their composure. It was absolutely incredible to watch, man. And I seriously yo nunca dije eso, solamente dije que ¿cómo se llama? Que tuviera todo en todos los directos. Y que apoyar al canal como la Selector, así deja tu like y esas cosas. Yo nunca dije que si está ahí el otro directo te iba a dar un mod. Hay que ganárselo. Yo no te dije eso, tú escuchaste mal. Dije si estabas todos los directos, quizás tú escuchaste mal.
And we're only just getting started.
We're only just getting started. Remember,
Si le dijera eso a todas las personas, ya tendría como 100 más.
$15 million will be rewarded. Tomorrow we do it all over again, except with solos. So you want to stay glued to the streams here for the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup.
El Raid está de caster.
Send a Ninja and your thoughts.
¿En cuál? ¿En el de español? A ver. Oh, ¿verdad? Está Raid y está el otro que no lo conozco. Wow, mira, dice, es el rey de Leti, es guatón o musculoso. Creo que musculoso. Muchísimo, me dijiste que compartir el directo llegó a harta gente. Ah, yo no sabía que... No, pero igual tienes que estar en harto directo. Por eso llegó tanta gente. Ah, yo no sabía. El Raid está que dejaste, sí lo conozco, el Raid. Estoy viendo el del Play porque no lo puedo ver de otra plataforma.
Thank you so much, Courage and Ninja. In the first match of the duos competition is over in the Victor Royales. Well, experience wins out. We talked about Energy Zate and Ghost Sap and how they've been playing so long together, and that endgame was a prime example of textbook Zate and Sap. We're gonna re-roll it one more time, and we're gonna break down kind of how they were able to keep the control. Now, pay attention right away.
Mitro Side. Queda Scarlet. Scarlet creo que mató a Mitro, ¿no?
But the angles they take make sure they're covering everything. They hear the shots below, they're putting the fire down towards them, and Scarlet is able to pick up Mitro, but doesn't have enough to get out. Zate and Sap, 5 eliminations, victory royale, 15 points, showing that their competitive experience, their experience on stage and at major land
Nuestra la tabla, por eso me dijiste que está. Dije si estás activo en los directos, no el otro directo. En seguidores en Instagram, inclusive el código, tengo 300 y tanto. Sí sé. Tengo 96, creo. Estoy a punto de llegar a los 100. Tengo 96. Tengo una foto mía, medio sexy. Obviamente van primeros ellos, van con 15 puntos. Después está Scarlet. ¿Y dónde está King? Va noveno. King va noveno. Y Swank son de Argentina. Benji Fishy y ¿sabes? Van quintos. De Adra y Misia. Mongral y Mitro van tercero porque... Y Scarlet... Ya yo me sigo una mujer. Estos son japoneses. Ok. Sí, no, 6 en total. 15 y 6. Mi hermano no importa esperar nomás, sí, no importa. No, que hagan. King y Swan van noveno. Esas son de 9Z. Están en la segunda, Night Hill. Funk. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empezó. Chao. Yo estaría entero nervioso. Hay 100, necesito 100. Así vio a King. Once you hit the ground, once these players hit the ground, they're going to definitely have hopefully less nerves, going to get back into the flow, back into the farm. Go. And man, I just look, I'm looking at go. I'm primero side y Saf. Nothing greater than finding the new upgraded llamas at 350 mats.
Dude, they're insane. And they're everywhere. And look, can we look at the map? Look at the north side. We've got 3 llamas in a very small area. And many players have gotten better at spotting llamas from very, very far away.
I mean, the one thing I tell, I was telling my teammate Malachi, I was like, listen, man, sometimes you just actually have to tell yourself, hey, we should probably look for llamas as we're flying in because, you know, usually you're looking for players.
Hay una llama, what the fuck?
But if you actually keep an eye out for that adorable pink, purple, and blue llama.
And there's one.
I mean, look, you're just going to get rewarded with shield, rotation, there's shadow bomb storm, campfires, minis. I mean,
Oh, genial.
incredibly valuable.
And remember, materials get capped at 500 of each type. So when you get 350, it's done its job for you.
¿Dónde está el compañero?
Farming, and much more
El otro está en el bálsamo, what the fuck.
For players at home who are wondering how
Está
we
lejos.
just use it for way more than the 6 seconds it actually lets you use it for, explain a little bit of staying on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, all you have to do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to
Nixie, ¿qué pasó?
As long as you don't touch any solid ground, you're going to be able to continue to double bounce back and forth, man.
Hay un dúo ayer que es Gisei, Gus, Travo y MTS, creo que dice, ya se hacen un banner, se le hizo un canal, ¿lo quieres ver? Ok. ¿Lo puedes hacer a mí, por favor? De Adra, ese es de Francia. Esos van, creo, tercero. O no, o cuarto, no me acuerdo. Pero están así, entre el top 5. Oh. Creo que está en el top 3, ¿no? No, bueno, si está bueno, ya, por favor. ¿Qué puedes hacer un banner?
Either way, though, Daedra and N11Z
Looks like they have players
down in Loot Lake, Loot Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
A ver. Team Sword.
Lucky Landing is not
¿Un team?
a four-person landing.
No.
When more than two people land here, one of them is going to be leaving a little bit handicapped.
¿Me puedes hacer uno? Por favor.
Permanent unless he gets an elimination and gets
Solamente 26.
Stink grenades are right now. Scram and Mexi have lost so much HP off the start of this one, just from getting ticks. The spray does come on through. A third party, though, beginning to shoot
Lo de mi bolito entero feo.
putting their attention towards this fight.
Vale, dime cómo lo quieres. Que aparezca mi nombre, ¿no? Sí. Quiero saber qué más pedir. O que me convenga a mí, no sé. A mí que tenga hartos colores. Que tenga mi nombre y que tenga hartos colores.
Players really are kind of hesitant, you know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of shield.
Okay.
Ewing, no shield.
Los mató. Mató a los dos.
And the revive on KBB. And there was
¿Mató a los dos?
shockwave grenades that just slid down the ramp.
Ewing takes them down. The four builds left.
What?
I believe there was some help.
¿Y por qué el otro se murió?
From that third team getting nearby, which weakened them at first.
No entiendo.
Gets the cleanup on the last one right there. What a swing for the duo. Shot does come in onto Keys, though, as another fight going down just outside the desert side of the map. Keys and Slacks up against two.
Running out of materials already, and guess what? These guys are at the farthest point.
Oh, tengo hambre. Tengo que ir a almorzar.
This is not, they can't afford this fight, right? The longer this takes, they're not going to be able to get materials. They're going to be burning all the materials in this fight right now. So they're definitely going to need these elims to make up for it.
¿Mató uno? El Landjock, no lo conozco. Creo que era de Francia. Voy a llamar a mi mamá y voy a cortarme el audio.
Trying to make some plays here. Still now it is a 2-on-1 situation. Just need to play the numbers advantage. And again, Storm is about to start moving, so they're going to have to make some plays sooner rather than later.
No ammunition. Very few builds. No shield. This spells disaster, and Punisher goes down, and there's the frustration in the player camera right there. Slacks and Keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned they can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight. They've got to go very far still. Now over to Neo Tilted, Clicks and Skeptic in a fight.
Got some shield. Doesn't necessarily want to use this mini to only get a 10. And he looks like he's trying to obviously take small, help his teammate out. No, he's getting taken. Crab kill is going to get the knock. Unbelievable, incredible plays. Bad Sniper goes down, and now he's continuing to branch out. When you guys are in fights like this, you always want to do exactly what he's doing right now, which is branch out, continue to build these little 1x1s with pyramids, try to confuse your opponents of where you actually are healing up.
Skeptic just 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They do have the number advantage. Clicks has time to pop 1 mini, and it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They made the conscious decision to try to build out, but no. They back up for a moment.
Finally gets a shotgun.
Yep, shotgun picked up. Grenades now as well. They want to go for the second elimination, and
we take the oh my god, we got some track talk
in real life. Did he just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This dude's gonna come over. No, I'm just kidding. 40, but the Stinks come on in.
Stinks coming in, 22 health left, Campfire down, he has.
Oh, and look who's
Mongo,
here!
third party.
Ya volví, cabrón. ¿Qué pasó? No entiendo por qué están gritando. Voy a tardar como 1 hora o menos. Ok, en hacer vale. Sí, total, yo tengo que ir a almorzar como en 5 minutos más. Ah, es que lo quiero ver. ¿Se metieron a clics o no? ¿O no? A ver, tío, sí, creo que... Sí, se metieron a clics. Oh, pobre. Aseptic. ¿Estás ahí? ¿Está Aidan? ¿Se mató uno?
Hasn't finished the elimination yet, so still
Mátalo, mátalo, mátalo.
see if he can get the full. There it is. Now a 2 versus 1. Aiden and Sean. Look at how weak Sean is though, Ninja.
Oh, esa skin súper fea, no sé por qué se la eligen. Habiendo tantos bonitos.
But it is also a 2-on-1, and they don't know. We don't know how weak this guy is right now. But if he is weak, they're going to try to trade. And there's a double shot.
Está súper tocado, lo va a matar.
Players no shield left. They're going to try to put the pressure on. Sean has health, and look how aggressive they're being. They're both one hit. They can actually grab.
They're going for it. They're saying, no, you would have thrown the trap down by now.
Oh, GG. Oh, el San está súper tocado.
Incredible, man. See the stats so far in this game. Aiden has done 434 damage, has taken 312, and he's near backup to max health. I know Aiden is a crowd favorite here. Every time the camera goes on, there's a big cheer from this sold-out arena.
For those of you guys who do not know, the Storm Circle is about to update right now. We just saw our second one, forcing everyone out of the north and east side of the map. And also, guess what? Every single llama was found.
Yep.
All 5 llamas have been found, so we have some probably high material players right now.
A lot of rotation.
Oh my god, I can't even... freaking out, man.
You're getting into it.
Looks
right
like a
now.
lot of people.
I love it.
Yeah, we're looking around. They're all gone. There's
Yep.
only one airdrop that's left, which means a lot of players. It's very difficult, man. Going for airdrops is super risky, but it looks like everyone at the World Cup here is taking their chances.
And what's kind of funny with this zone, as you see it on the bottom right side of your map, the slipstreams are there to basically help everyone get from the southeast, east, and south side of the map easily into this zone. So if you kind of sit outside and wait for players to move in from the slipstream, you might be able to deal a lot of damage. And remember, you might think, oh, well, there's no way you're going to get that elimination. I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying free damage for Storm Surge.
Right.
When that comes into play, because it is going to happen very, very soon here. We're about a minute away.
It literally looks like we've been watching that action. But there's 84 teams, 84 players left still.
Yep. I guess that's a testament to our observers backstage. Great stuff to them. Lucky does take a bit of storm damage right there. Chug splashes in the inventory. And Ninja,
like a dolphin.
Chug splashes have came into this game and they've completely taken competitive by storm. Are they the best healing item currently in this meta?
I think that, there's a lot of items that get added where, not everyone is all unanimous about it, right? Some people do not like it. But let me tell you something about these splashes. I don't think I've ever seen more positive. Posts.
Yeah.
Those of you guys who don't know what they are, each one splash, they come in packs of 2, you can stack up to 6, they give you 20 health, 4 shield, whatever you're missing.
And they're instant. You throw them down the ground, and they can be used to heal you and your teammates around you, as well as, if you really want to be a troll, your enemies that you've knocked. Here are Mongrel and Micho in the zone, and you talked about this inventory. I'm going to come out and say it right now. There is no way someone in this lobby has a better inventory than what Mongrel has right now. And when you come into this, they were already in your top 3. So they're in a position right now, Ninja, where they have a pop-off performance right here. With only 6 games being played after the first 2, they could be your leaders.
Absolutely. I mean, they were only 2 points away from first, man. Yep. And they didn't even win the game. And Mongrel went down early before placement points were even rewarded. So, Sean in another fight with Quentin and his squad. Sean trying to take some walls here. And he's out of light ammo.
Out of materials.
And
That's
he's out of materials. So he can't even spray right now.
Yep.
The one thing you can do is spray an AR, and that's not really going to be effective against top players if you're actually trying to take walls.
Well, the player tried to drop a trap down low to bait Aiden, but Aiden does not fall for it. This seasoned veteran trying to cover his back. Players beginning to spray on through. Stink bombs dropping, and there's one of limb. Another shot comes in.
Gets his shield. That's why he went for the thirst.
Yep.
And grabbed the mats. 365 mats now. He is more than that. He's got
to get out of the stinks. They've got to get out of the stinks.
So weak 2.
Look at how weak they are.
And don't they can get both Sean and Aiden. I think that's exactly what they should. They split up. Now he's trying to take them one by one. He's getting pushed by more than one person.
Quick reaction from Aiden, but this looks like it could spell disaster for the duo. Damage dealt 639. He does go down, though the quick edit comes
making
through.
plays. Now it's up to Sean. Can he clutch it? Only 2 HP. Got some minis. Picked up some ammunition now for his minigun. But looks like Spades is just way more healthy. And obviously there's 3 other players who are around him as well. So what's he going to do? Looks like he's going for high ground. Smart play, but he's out of mats.
Oh, no,
he's got wood.
He's got wood. He's good. We both freaked out.
Going to put himself in a nice pyramid. For those of you guys who don't know, when a brick or a metal pyramid.
Big thing to note. Look at his zone. He has to push. That's it. He has to push. He has 52 health, but the zone is right at his back. He's got to go. Don't even worry about Storm Surge. They're 446
aside as well. Has a shot, and he's going to be taken down. I mean, that's just the worst position to be in any competitive game, is being weak, low materials, low health, and being forced to push in.
Every time you watch Aiden and whoever he's playing with, they are always the most aggressive, it appears.
Yes.
If you remember the famous moment, I think for me, arguably one of the most famous moments in Fortnite competitive history was the Nick Merckx and Aiden duo, where they made it into the big bonus about a year ago.
Oh my God.
And a crowd popped off. Well, they're always scrappy getting into eliminations. Here, the stat popped up for a second. Aiden and Sean had done 680 damage in the game. The average in the lobby was 80. They were 600 above.
But yeah, as you said with Aiden, we mentioned earlier, are people going to change how they're going to play, right? Are they going to do anything different here at the World Cup? And guess what? I'm pretty sure we can say that Aiden's squad is not doing anything different. They're being incredibly aggressive. They're putting the damage down. And unfortunately, there were just too many players who took advantage that they were weak.
And that was the top 5 leading into this game. You see it updated again right there on your screen of where the leaderboard is at the moment. Mitro and Mongrel staying alive,
in a great spot.
Holding this pyramid edit. He's not exposed right there, right, Ninja? He's peeking through his build.
Correct. As you guys are, you cannot be seen, right? And you can also see through it. It's a very amazing feature. Fortnite Battle Royale.
Fortnite Battle Royale, the ultimate Battle Royale experience.
Ultimate Battle Royale experience, man. Blue T is in the storm, taking damage, a lot of damage, and he's still going to be rotating. Rogue taking damage as well. Thomas gonna have to make some plays. And there goes Rody, actually just got knocked. 66 players remain, and this storm is kind of moving a little bit away from Pleasant Park, but it's once you have a high ground mountain in play, I mean, I'm wondering if it's going to go north.
There's 3 high ground mountains in play, and
really mixes it up late game.
A drone ship that people can wind up going on top of, and those are brilliant to use.
Oh, absolutely. If you guys can get up on top of those, guess what? You have ultimate high ground on the map without having to place any mats.
Yep.
It's incredible. You can't get sniped from above, and you can deal as much damage as you want. Also, it's incredibly difficult to shoot players that are up there. 100%. But it's important to know that after the 5th circle closes in, those air vents will stop working. So if you don't have any rotation to get down, glider, redeploy, anything like that, yikes. That's a massive yikes. So you have to pray that someone puts a launch pad down underneath it somehow.
Yep.
And go for it.
Yeah.
Just risk it all.
Most of these teams will mess that up. Now, we talked about our Game 1 winners, the team that took home the Victory Royale, which is, again, 10 placement points, the max you can get for placement in these games. It was Zayt and Saf, and they're currently set on up in this zone for the moment.
Did they just get the zone as well? Are they the yellow team in the mini-map? I mean, they're close enough for sure, I can see. I think, no, actually, no, they got to rotate a little bit, but look, they got 4 shockwave grenades.
Yep. And they'll be all right. They'll be able to make it happen.
Airwax and Decog, man. Here we go. They have to rotate the farthest. Look at how many stack players are on this side of the lobby right now, and they're all going to have to move very soon.
Yeah. Arkram and Falconer have a tough rotation ahead. Slimes and Keys. Watch them fight a little bit earlier on against Landjock and Punisher.
Pop those heals till his teammate comes in.
Yep.
No, he missed one.
Did miss. No, his teammate's full. Teammate's full.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. Geez.
Teammate's full.
You know, I was playing with Myth the other day, and he was using a lot of chug splashes without me, so, you know, hey, I'm really sensitive on it.
We'll let you and Myth handle that one. As, again, it seems like some tension there, but we continue to move on in this fight. This is game 2 of 6, folks. The match will be going on throughout the day. 62 players left in this one, 35 duos. And you see Arkram and Falconer. It looks like they did a duo shockwave to try to fly across the map together.
Good teamwork.
As the frantic rotation begins to move on in, more Storm Surge will come into play as well.
Jack, I have a question for you, man.
Yes.
Once these circles start think is the play? To rotate it right away once it's revealed if you're far out, or to wait and be the last team?
For me, it completely comes down to what you have left, what you have in your inventory, where you are at, the leaderboards as well. If I'm in a position where I know I need to make some ground up on the leaderboards, I want to rotate early and try to begin to spray back on the opponents to get some free eliminations.
Yes.
If you get the zone on you, you begin to just build on up and get that height so you can spray on down as well. In this one, though, again, all comes down to rotation. If you have nothing to rotate with and you're far away, I think you play late and hope someone else drops a launch pad near you and use that community pad to your advantage.
Yeah, and we're looking over here at Ewing, 3 eliminations, sitting here with some very good materials, and definitely a very delicious loadout. Anyone with a heavy sniper and a blue SMG in a combat.
And remember, he started the game in Snobby Shores with that clutch when KBB did go down, so they're still in this one because
he still has that beautiful blue combat where he clutched it with, man.
Yes, he does, and all the materials he could ever ask for, nearly 100 builds in this one.
You see they're marking right now. I think they have a double heavy sniper combo.
They're either marking double heavy or they're saying, focus this, the zone's closing there.
We're gonna find out soon enough. It literally looks like he's marking exactly double heavy sniper.
And Ninja called it, the man knows, they see one, and oh!
You need 2 walls, 2 layers protecting you from one of those.
But they've got the tools. The key to open all doors is like a fast food order. Why am I thinking about food?
Oh my, you know, Jack. 2 NA teams have taken game 1 and game 2, and I think that we can all say that the teams hyped up the most have been easy. Guess what? Mongrel and Mitro, man, they've so many points from eliminations.
Yep.
Oh man, what a great shotgun shot. They were perfect. Pop off, man. You love the pop off.
So hyped. These are default dancing in the lobby.
Like he's trying to talk about literally what are they going to do in the next game. That reminds me, I've been in this situation before. He grabbed his hand and took it for himself, man. That's a top teammate, man. Great synergy.
What a start to today's competition. The energy in here is insane. I am looking around and there are thousands and thousands of people filling up the Arthur Ashe Stadium live from New York City. Again, my name Jack Courage Dunlop, joined by Tyler Ninja Blevins for what is the first ever Fortnite World Cup Finals. $30 million on the line this weekend. Millions will be tuning on in from across the world. There's so many ways to watch, and we're just 1/3 of the way done with today's action, and it's already been fantastic.
I don't even want it to end, man. I could be here all night. These games are incredible.
Yep.
And just listen, if you guys are watching at home, you guys want to be here, right? You guys want to be competing. Take notes.
Yeah.
Watch these players. Watch how they build. Watch the fights that they take, the way they rotate. And we'll see you guys here next year, man.
Well, guess what? Game number 2 ended with style with the North American duo of Vinny and Zexro taking it there on the floor with none other than Jordan Fisher.
Thank you so much, Courage. I appreciate that. NA showing up and taking care of business. Games 1 and 2, Vinny and Zexro with a fantastic in, both together, which is an incredible thing, right? Walk me through the just in-game for you guys.
So the comp's kind of hectic because of noise, but we're just really good at playing together. Like, we're the longest duo that have played together, so yeah, we're just not a...
Great. Fantastic work, guys. Back to you, Ninja and Courage. JD!
Thank you so much, Jordan. The duo of Vinny and Zexro, you know, they've always been known as being so aggressive.
Yeah.
From all the times we've seen them in these competitive tournaments. While they might be some younger players, they've definitely been around the block here in competitive Fortnite.
Again, you just see them, just like a lot of other talent here, always at the top of the duo qualifiers every single week. Even though they already qualified, they continue to keep playing, and practicing. Guess what? They just took the game number 2. You got to be pumped right now, man. Once you win one of these games, you can't let up, though. Again, and that's why I love that energy. Zex was immediately just, I felt like he was just talking about, what are we going to do next? Hey, man, good job. We won that. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Right? How are we going to change? Maybe even do better somehow. Get more limbs in game 3.
No, for sure. And they know that. They're not going to take their foot off the gas pedal. Folks, we have our standings after game number 2. Where are things playing on out? It is still Zayt and Sap at the top. Dubs and Mega at 18 points in second. Zexro and Vinny, with that performance, go from 0 points up to 17, Ninja. And that is the beauty of how this plays on out. Anyone can have a pop-off game and come right back. Mongrel and Mitro still in your top 5, as well as Serpent Hype, Darox, Item, Forwin and Tux, Snappy and Red Rush all there. While Zayt and Sap do have a nice little lead right now, nobody is safe from the rest of this lobby, I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, just take a look at the points, Courage. You got 11 points, right? Benji and Mr. Savage, they fell out of the top 10. But look at that. Storm and Epic Whale, 12 points. Daedra, M11Z, 12 points, 12 points, 12 points. All they need is 2 or 3 points, 2 or 3 extra eliminations right there, and boom, they'll move up 6 places.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's still anyone's game, all right? 2 pop-off games, 1 pop-off game, boom, you're already in the top 5.
Remember, if you get 50th place or 11th place, from that whole time in between, you win $100,000 as a duo.
Still.
But if you go from 10th up to 1st, it jumps all the way to $3 million. So everyone, eyes on that top prize. We are just 1/3 of the way through the action today, but I know we've had a lot of fun up here, Ninja. What an absolute blast. Ladies and gentlemen,
Happy to be here, man.
Can we give a round of applause to Ninja for hopping in for some guest casting? What a great job.
Thank you, man.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Pleasure to be here.
That's going to do it for us for now up here on the caster desk, but I know Zeke is down on the floor with some notes for you all.
Thank you guys so much, man. What an awesome first 2 set of games from in super clutch. And of course,
여러분들 안녕하세요.
Привет, Fortnite семья.
Neotil Tutorial.
Вчера Fortnite Volk.
Jag är fan du Fortnite.
What's up, Fortnite fam?
Fortnite 팬 여러분들
안녕하세요. What's up Fortnite fam? Hey, John Fortnite fam.
What's up, Fortnite fam?
Was geht, Fortnite-Freunde?
冠军等着我们。
What's up, Fortnite fam?
Yo, what's up Fortnite fam? Are you trying to floss?
Sorry, I'm texting.
What's up Fortnite fam? What's up Fortnite fam? What's up Fortnite fam? What's up Fortnite fam?
E aí, galera do Fortnite?
What's up Fortnite fam? G'day Fortnite fam. Bonjour, comment ça va les fans de Fortnite? G'day Fortnite fam. Cheer up Fortnite fam. What up boys?
That was even better than I thought it would be. Just embrace it. We, as a collective, the Fortnite fam, get used to it. We're here to stay. Now, guys, you know, there's a few more things I want to take a look at before we hop back into the next game. One of the things to kind of do if you're here or if you're at home, you've been watching, Ninja actually had a pretty dope hoodie, a World Cup kind of exclusive hoodie. Would you like one of those things? Would you like one of the crazy World Cup shirts that we have? You can totally get your hands on one. Head on over, retailroad.com. Get yourself a nice shirt. We've got some hoodies. We've got hats. We've even got the little drone that's the battle bus. It looks amazing. The top balloon is actually the drone, so you've got the bus that's literally flying around. You best believe I'm going to pick one up and mess around with my family. They're not ready for it. But there you go. There's some on your screen. Also, that Drift shirt, by far, my favorite piece of merchandise ever. Those of you that really do know me, you know I love Drift. He's easily my favorite character. But just some cool things. If you're looking to get some World Cup exclusive thing, go ahead and take a look. Now, for those of you who have also been watching kind of all 10-week qualifiers long, you know we love Golden Boy. And there's actually one thing specifically he was kind of telling people as we were going through interviews. And that was, hey, when we get to New York, you're going to be in my hometown. Let's catch up and get a slice of pizza. Now, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, Zeke, what about like everyone else? Why is it just Golden Boy? Well, he's a Golden Boy and he's selfish and he wanted the pizza off for himself. Get called out. That's right, now the world knows. But a few of those players actually took us up on the offer. They went out for some pizza. They had a night on the town. So let's take a look together and check this out.
Park, the Empire State Building.
Joining me here in town, New York City. Thoughts on it so far? Chenkin, we'll start with you.
Hot.
Okay. Obviously, this is going to be the biggest opportunity, I would imagine, of your lives. You're going to be playing in front of a massive crowd. Is there a way, as a player, that you prepare for that?
I don't think like there's a way to like prepare for it.
Yeah.
But try to like calm down, not get like nervous, not get shaky and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we should be good. Like.
It's still crazy having like a live crowd.
Yeah.
I try not to take tournaments like too seriously. If I play relaxed, I feel like I do better. I remember when everyone's like, this guy looks like he's just chilling on his couch at home, the casters, and it was like, I was just relaxed, you know, and
Yeah.
just I feel like I played better.
Okay, so gentlemen, we're going to be heading off to some different sites around the city. We're going to go to Washington Square Park, so let's go and check it out. All right, so now here we are in Washington Square Park, gentlemen. And I love the fact that we've conveniently set this up. I don't know what these pieces would symbolize.
I don't know.
I'm not too sure. Is it like king or queen? While we have this here, let's talk about competition. You guys are potentially going to be facing off against each other. Have you thought about that now?
I don't know. I just don't want to feel the L2 spam like.
Oh, you don't want to feel the L2 spam?
I've watched them play a little bit. Him and Stompy, they're very like, I've seen them play aggro before. It's pretty scary. So if you have chemistry where you can play without even talking, you guys know what you're gonna do. That's like, a team like that's gonna win. So
what you guys are going to experience this weekend, this is the first Fortnite World Cup. You're going to be playing for millions of dollars potentially. Has that even set with you guys yet?
Even if it's not me, I'm thinking there's gonna be millionaires after this tournament.
Yeah.
There's gonna be millionaires.
Life-changing money.
I try not to be, I'm not like greedy about it or anything. It's really nice to see like people that nobody know about and they could just blow up off of this.
All right, I'm going to dive more into that, but I think it's time to get a slice of pizza.
Take you out for a good pizza.
We'll get some pizza.
To give everyone pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna show up with 2 giant boxes of pizza. Say I won't, Paula. Say I won't.
And I kept telling people, hey, I want to get a slice of pizza with you, all the players, and they all ignored me, So thank you guys so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Obviously, this has been an incredible journey for you all. You're now on the precipice of one of the biggest events in the history of all competitive gaming.
I'm happy that it was a fair chance for everybody, open qualifiers.
Yeah.
You could have no exposure, but if you're good, you get in the tournament. So I'm just really thankful to be here, and I'm gonna enjoy my time here.
Yeah, we just try to make our fans happy. I'm really looking forward to play on the stage in front of 100,000 people.
Do you feel like the fans and how they've been supporting you all on this road to this, do you feel like that adds a little bit to this pressure?
Honestly, it gives just more support for me. I feel more happy to be here when there's all these people, whether they're rooting for me or other players. Fortnite's grown so much, and I just can't wait to see all the crowd, and I know it's gonna get bigger and bigger every event, so.
Fellas, best of luck at the Fortnite World Cup this weekend. Seriously, nothing but the best for you, but we're in the thick of things here in New York. So I think we got to get some more pizza. You guys down? All right, let's do it.
New York's got everything, and this weekend, most importantly, it's got the Fortnite World Cup. Now that these two have had their slice, let's see how they handle the competition.
Good guy, golden boy. You gotta love him. You can't not. He's just the best, and it's really cool that he got to go out, hang out with Aiden, get some pizza, and just tour New York. You love to see it. You love to see it. Now, guys, there is actually a dynamic duo that we want to talk to. We actually have Jordan Fisher standing by. He's going to be chatting with Nix and PF Zin. These guys qualified back from the Brazilian region. They've got some things to say. So, Jordan, let's go over to you.
Thank you, my friend. I've got Nix and PF Zin here. Nix, you have been absolutely dominating in the last few weeks, especially where the solos and the duos are concerned, being the first Brazilian player to qualify for the World Cup. Can you talk to me a little bit about the dynamic that the two of you share as partners?
Nix, você estava dominando nas últimas semanas, principalmente para os qualifiers da World Cup. Você pode falar um pouco sobre a dinâmica de vocês?
Eu e o PFzinho costuma jogar bem agressivo e tentar pegar o máximo de eliminações possível.
PFZ and I, we try to play as aggressively as possible and get as many eliminations as we can.
As you should in the name of Battle Royale. Right now, PF Zin, you seem to balance out the fiery kind of loose cannon nature of Nix, who is obviously a dominant player, kind of helping him set up for a solid end game. What's it been like to work with such a young and fiery player like Nix?
PFzinho, você parece que você consegue contrabalançar o estilo bem incendiante do Nix. Então, como é que é isso para você fazer esse lado mais balanceado da dupla?
Basicamente eu tenho uma role de suporte, então eu meio que fico nas backlines e ele vai na frente. Quando a gente tem o high ground, por exemplo, ele tem a função de ficar embaixo matando todo mundo e eu controlando o high ground. Basicamente é um lado mais estratégico enquanto ele é o lado mais agressivo.
Basically, I have more of a support role. Whenever we're in high ground, I'm just more in the background, supporting him. Like he has a more aggressive role.
Setting him up.
Yeah.
To fire the loose cannon at the end. It reminds me of the very W key in a West that I play on all the time. That has really, you know, just.
Un rato andando, así que yo lo voy a ir a ver solito. Ya cabrón, muchas gracias a la gente que estuvo. Voy a prender stream después a las 10 de la noche. Ya, así que nos vemos a las 10 de la noche. A las 10 de la noche.
Se pegó. Se pegó. Voy a cortar mejor mi internet.
All right, huge shout out to DJ who's here at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Golden Boy alongside Masatifa's Boricua Boys back at it again, looking to bring you the fun as we have games 3 and 4 on deck. And so far, this has been one of the most exciting events I've ever been to. That game 1 was ridiculous. Game 2 did not disappoint as well, Monster.
No, it didn't. I thought for a second there we're going to see back-to-back performances from Zay and Sap. And I mean, we honestly did. Everyone that was in the top 10 contestant, even Miz and Deidre, they were performing. We saw them cut it all the way through. And it's that level of consistency that's going to cut the difference and making it all the way through the top 10 and being a World Cup winner.
What I've loved seeing is that standings page, top 10. International through and through. You got the Japanese players popping off, European players popping off, players from New Zealand. Everyone's putting in every little bit they can. But folks, it's now time for game number 3. The players are all loaded up in the battle bus, and we are about to take off. Let's see who's going to get that much closer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Champions of duos. Here we go.
Empezó.
Keep it going, Golden Boy, because we are jumping into game 3 as these cameras populate. Your favorite competitors are here. They've made it this far. It's the duo competition. If you were nervous before, hopefully they kicked the bucket over this little break here, and they're back, and they're recuperating.
I know I practically kicked the bucket after Vinny and Zetro won game 2, man. I was feeling it, man. It was nuts. And there they are on your screen. So the drop for the bus here, it's going to be a north to south one going right over that ice biome. It's going to cut pretty much center of the map there. And Vinny and Zextro, I'm very happy that they're performing this well, Monster. This is a duo that had so much success. Even going into the World Cup qualifiers, we all were like, yeah, this is a duo that definitely should make it. This is a duo that, hey, they could even win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Then tragedy struck as Zextro had a few problems with you know, arthritis and different things with his hands. And I'm going to make sure I'm getting that right. And I'm just bummed out about that. Good to see them here showing up, man. That's huge.
I mean, that's what you expect of our competitive veterans, specifically Zextro, Vinny. They go back to as many of the LAN tournaments that we've seen, as does Zay and Sap. But anyways, in here we have UN KBB. He's going to take down Mexi. Is Scram close by? Is he close enough? And this is a battle going down in Snobby Shores. So off the rip here, we have players getting dropped. That's actually going to be our first elimination. But there's shots coming in from the Viking Island right up above, and he catches that full elim there. So that's his now.
Pero cómo dejaron el team.
Situation being here, but Zextro now looking to engage in this one. Over to his POV now. Kind of get it's getting the bearings all together here, I think, for the players as well. That moment where they can just have that conversation. What are they going to do? How are they going to just implement their strategy going into the next game. What is that strategy going to be? Do you mix it up? Do you change your drop spots? These are things that are going to be so important for these players. The time that they essentially in a world of hurt here. We heard from Brazilian duo. I don't think they know that. Yes, they're Scram. They're going to be on the hunt for him, so they know that he's around here. They're just trying to sniff him out.
Yeah, and if you were in the players' lounge, you could feel the tension, specifically when we brought up the Brazilian duos. The elimination, Knicks really qualify as hard as you can.
That each and every week, you constantly saw him at the top every single time. It was so impressive, and also qualified for solo, so we'll be seeing Knicks tomorrow. And then you got Scram. He's got 2 eliminations, but he's just hiding this one out. He hears them making all that ruckus, all the noise around him, and Scram just does not want to give up his position. Perhaps he grabbed his teammate's reboot card. He's maybe looking for that play. But Knicks and PFZin, they have to have an idea of where he's going to be located here.
Yeah, he does not want to give up his position here. He's actually just hiding in the basement right now, hoping that these guys just kind of blow by like dust in the wind right here. As Knicks and PFZin, they think it's clear. They think it's all good because they came in and they just wrapped up one of the other players. They actually didn't initiate the battle against Mexi and Scram here. So Scram might just get lucky and be able to kind of sneak on by as he hears this powerhouse duo, this Brazilian duo, kind of loot their way through and make their way to the zone soon.
And loot they definitely will, because they're getting a lot of resources out of this. Scram over in the distance. He's going to be out of there, but now we're making our way over to the action. It's happening with 7SSK7. Got Spades and Crims now looking to push on for this fight here, potentially. Got some shots going off. Crims is going to play that overlook position. Getting challenged there and trying to use that advantage from the download, a little bit of that right hand, right? Just see if you can get a peek in there. Does get tagged up, Crims. Guy does back away there. Does manage to build out. And Spades is going to force him out. There you go. So they're just right now playing for that positioning, and I like the fact that they're using these, the natural high grounds, right? Get to the top, hold it down. Don't really focus too much on just trying to get in their face quite yet. Give yourself that moment of opportunity and really get a lay of the land, and then going for the engagement.
Yeah, absolutely. The best duos will try their best to isolate their opponents, really force them into, very weird situations like this, force the 1v1s, and hopefully get those free shots and then pursue the push here. So again, look at how now they're split up again. So Spades and Crims are doing a great job here pressuring and isolating their opponents right now. And so far, they're definitely dictating the pace of battle here.
Yeah,
that's what they want to continue to do.
They're suffocating them. Plain and simple, right? Not letting them get any kind of movement there. Jam side and 7SSK7. They're having a conversation of what the play is. What is the movement going to be? But Crims and Spades are not going to allow them that opportunity to breathe. That's going to be the down there. Crims managing to knock down Jam side. He's looking for 7SSK7 around the corner, and that's going to be the elimination registered. Both players are going to be out of there. And a big win there for Crimson Spades.
What a clean push right there. Crimson Spades have so much to prove here, because when they qualified, they were kind of looked down on, like, wait a second, was it luck? Was it not? No, they're here to show it off and show why they're at the World Cup Finals. But now, hopping back with Miz and Daedra, we saw them have a great game one, came out top 10, and they're still in the running. They're in about the top 10 right now as well, based off of eliminations. Not necessarily picking up too many placement points. They're heavily dependent on just piping up these players at these points of interest, and looks like Lucky Landers is theirs right now.
And they'll have that, but let's see. Miz and Daedra. They linger about it. I love the fact that you go to this hot spot here, so there is going to be a bunch of free items that you're going to be able to pick up on. Also, you're going to have that circle advantage. It's right there, so you don't got to worry too much. You can continue to focus on looting. High ground has been lost, though. Miz needs to be careful. Where's Daedra at? He's going to be right next to him, trying to get these angles.
So what they have to do, they have to stick together. Looking for the sound cues right here. Can they find their opponent, catch a nice little low ground peek right here? Low ground is definitely underrated. If you can just kind of peek out, catch a big shot, you're almost guaranteed a headshot, which is a big multiplier.
Yeah, players don't really think about that, right? Like you always see Fortnite players after the high ground. That's the bread and butter for a lot of pay dividends for you if you know how to take advantage of that positioning and maybe some overzealous players to try and get aggressive on you. You got Gustavo along with Wishy.
I'm actually very interested to see if Gustavo's going to lead this push here, because specifically between these two players right here, this duo, this Brazilian duo, Gustavo doesn't necessarily lead the pushes. It's Wishy. Wishy's the aggressive one here. So he has the ultimate high. He's always looking for the shot. What are they going to do?
Ay, concha, que soy tonto. No, no tenía activado el micro. GG. Sorry, cabrón. No tenía activado. Hola, Ale. No tenía activado el micro, estaba hablando solo. No puede ser. Qué tonto soy. No puede ser. Esos tipos no creo que ganen la batalla, no creo que duren mucho. Yo creo, porque no tienen mats y tienen poca vida. No, estos ya murieron. Quizás los otros tienen más mats. MTS y Dadra. What the fuck, que tiene en la cara. Puta, ¿por qué no le leí? Ay, yo soy tonto. Bols, ese consiguió el récord, ¿no? Sí. 159 puntos.
But Volk and Parby, they love playing a very aggressive style. They'll get in your face. They'll box you out if they need to.
Yeah, without a doubt, this duo was unmatched when it came down to eliminations in the qualifying rounds. They had the most, actually, and even pulled off a consecutive 5 victories in 8 games to qualify for one of the weekends. Volks and Parby, another kind of reference to Game 1. They had a great Game 1. We saw them picking up duos, but we haven't seen them necessarily make it through the end game. All they have to do is kind of slow it down here, and that's what they're trying to do, but being split up is terrible.
Also, in the distance, I just want to make note, Wolfie's a very aggro controller player. He's another one. I think that we've seen a fun mixture of players that look to get that safe approach to the game, and then others that just want to take early fights, get some points early on, because maybe they're playing that early game strategy rather than like focusing so hard. Like,
¿por qué no escriben nada? Oh, será porque yo estoy bugueado. No, creo que no, no. No. Hola.
Make it to that top 15, which is very hard given how many players have stayed alive in this game. Games 1 and 2, we were at what, like circle 5, or yeah, circle 5. I think we were sitting at like 45, 46 players. They're just waiting for movement.
Yeah, and that's where that storm surge kicks in, right? Does damage to players.
Están peleando, Chapik.
Crew and Chapik, one of my picks to watch. Had sort of been struggling so far. I guess when the real pressure's on, you know, the environment shifts, right? Everything changes.
That's right. Everything changes here, and Crew does manage to get that shot off, or attempted to, with that tactical shotgun. It was not going to get the connection necessary there, but it did put the other player have to back away. Both players, well, respecting the space from one another. The stinkers come out. Crew and Chapik.
Oh, el otro creo que lo empujó por delante.
I believe the shockwave made to just fly on out of there. Didn't see the purple over there.
Basti, nosotros estaríamos ahí.
Fly on out of that fight. Could have gotten real risky for them.
¿Y en contra este team, Basti? ¿En contra este team?
6 games here, 2 of which have happened.
They
need big performances. They have to push towards placement and end game. So good on them to kind of back up. And when you have stinkers, there's no defense against it. You get chunked down right through your builds.
Si no fuera por Pink, sí, Pink. Estaríamos ahí.
Speaking about the stinkers here, Epic Whale's under pressure right now, and that's just going to chunk him down. They force him off of the campfire, and we'll see if he returns to it. Yep, here you go.
Yeah, you're only going to get so much time with that campfire. Epic Whale.
No, yo estoy casi. Me tengo que probar un team. ¿Cuál te llamó? ¿Qué team? ¿Qué team te llamó? Porque yo estoy. Ya me tengo que probar el lunes un clan que se llama Team STS, Survivor of the Warrior, of the Storm.
This is a whole new ball game. Best players in the world in this lobby. It's not going to be a cakewalk, and he knows that. It hasn't been the best run thus far.
¿Qué team fue? ¿Qué team te dijo eso?
Yeah, and it was their last final games there. Notice the
esa arma, la que tiene Cuba, es súper buena para ese tipo de cosas, pero los lates son súper malas.
They were struggling so close on the cusp every single weekend, so close to qualifying. If it was 5 placements, they were 6 or so like that. It was that close for them. But jumping in here, Crew is going to put some pressure down, and it looks like his teammate has been traded out as well. He's hard.
Mi nombre para que, okay.
See some eliminations over in the feed as well. You got Crew who just cleaned up on Volks, but Septic took out X-Men. And then I think I saw XXM pop up there on the receiving end of a shot there, so we'll be out of the action as well. Crew by himself has 1 elimination. Gonna be looking to get as many points as possible. Now we're gonna be sitting with 40 duos left alive. We're going into
Loyal Kings.
Circle here in just a little bit. It's gonna start to collapse.
Voy a buscarlo en Instagram.
It's gonna be the point of interest for all of our players here. Got a lot of bodies that are gonna be lingering outside.
Loyal.
Or even as far out as Dusty Divot.
Kings.
Like on the northern end of it, sticking around there. So maybe trying to get some last minute loot.
Tiene como 1133. Es igual bueno. ¿Eso? Te le voy a comer, nos vemos, ok.
That was a tricky little shockwave right there. He did try to sneak his way into the build. He takes the wall. What are you going to do with it?
Mejor no le voy a recomendar. Hacemos y le hacemos un buen dúo. Y eso fue hacer.
With the new tactical shotgun, the legendary.
That's right. When you're feeling it, man. He went right for the fight. Ambitious, the young player there from Sweden, 15 years of age, man, and he's playing for millions of dollars. So many of these players, they're just young ones. We have a lot of young fans here in the arena today. Maybe next year this could be them. And then you got a few of the veterans. Zexro, Vinny, saw Nate Hill, as well as Mongrel, Mitro, Aiden there in the corner of the screen. And back over to our Game 2 winners, Zexro and Vinny. No eliminations to their name thus far. I mentioned Wolfie's aggro.
Right
for Nix. And just take him out on that one.
Yeah, I definitely want to see Wolfie hopefully catch some more highlights before the weekend's over. Touch base with him. He's a great kid, definitely enthusiastic about being here at the World Cup, and he feels totally prepared. He's ready to represent.
¿Por qué no juegas partidas? Porque estoy viendo esta cuestión. Por eso, ¿qué dice el título?
Obviously, clearly. Here you have Cease and Elevate.
Esto es un decente.
A little quiet, man. They won WSOE, a great duo that has had success in the past, but this has just not been their game so far. Gotta get something to turn around. The talent is certainly there. I think I saw someone on the Fortnite competitive Reddit mention, why is no one talking about Cease and Elevate?
Cientif, llama al team. Son ladrones. Sí sé en partida, pero no tengo ganas de jugar. No me aburre jugar Fortnite sin que sea con amigos. Mío, tiro que pegó. Wow. Hola Leo, estoy bien, ¿y tú? Yo ya no puedo jugar con ustedes porque ayer, ayer porque tuve que ir a clase y ya, por eso. Le pegaron. Fishy. Cambiaron de ropa lo del NRG. No hay like ya, todo bien. 9 likes, what the fuck? Un montón. ¿Le transmitiste el evento en español? ¿Como este evento? ¿Si lo retransmití en español? No, como no entiendo. Revive los Savage. No lo revivió.
That was going to be Quexy.
And that was such a sneaky ambush right there. He used the shadow bomb, pushed up. Notice Benji was kind of over-peeking, harassing players with that sniper. You cannot hold down scope right there. He ate a shotgun to the face, and that's why Benji goes down. And I love what Savage did here. He just went for high ground. He had to immediately get out of there and leave his duo behind. So what can Mr. Savage do? One of the best mechanical players here today. What can he do by himself?
It's not going to be easy. Not with a lobby like this. At this point in time, he's really just looking to play the keep away game.
Ah, lo retransmite en español.
With that heavy sniper, getting eliminations for himself. They only have 1 point right now, and they're nowhere near getting the placement points currently. He's still looking to harass.
Yo no sé mucho de inglés, porque, o sea, sí sé, pero no eso. Entonces, cuando me escriben las cosas, si me escriben algo en inglés, yo lo sé qué es, pero cuando lo dicen no. Está Mongrel y Mitro, abajo está Septic y Clicks.
This is a team we want to watch right now during this rotation. Mongo and Mitro, they are masters at executing, especially when they have mobility like this to cut across the field. They are on the hunt right now, and there's no reason for them to rush. Once they spot out someone, they're gonna pounce. They're gonna jump on that target.
Yeah, they're gonna wait.
Very nice.
And with the nerves at an all-time
very nice. It's so good. Yeah.
In judgment.
Oh.
Saw it happen in scrims when we were looking at players just getting warmed up. So much at stake here, but there's the launch. It's gonna go out now. Need to be wary of.
We have a launch pad. This are safe.
Sailing away with no problem, not a care in the world, and then you just end up losing all of your shields, all of your HP, and then that's it. You're done.
I've seen it countless number of times. People tweet out, you know, you fly across, you get taken out the sky, but it's all about timing.
Very nice. Lo deletió. ¿Hay la gente? Creo que no. Los dos tienen. Ah, no, no tiene gran choque. El Mongrel. ¿Está King o no? No, no está, no lo veo. Está Dot y Mega están en broncho. Está Clue, Pigwell, Segro y vienen los que ganaron la partida anterior. Está el Levate y Falcones, esos son decentes. Aguante King, sí, aguante King. King Swank. King es el representante de Latinoamérica. Yo creo que ninguno más o sea, la habla hispana, mejor dicho, porque igual clasificaron harto brasileño.
Calculator looking around, already on 4 eliminations for Macwood. Macwood did say he's the fragger of the duo. We'll see if Calculator can keep up right now. I am just poking good fun because
¿Quién es King? Ah, de 9Z, es de 9Z y tiene creo que 14 años, 13 años, 14. Es el representante, es de Argentina. Y mañana va a estar igual abierto de Argentina, igual está Clipnote, está no sé, no name creo que igual, o no, creo que no. Pero bueno. Oh, mataron a Mongrel, ojo, mataron a Mongrel y a Mitro. Lo mataron. Y Chihuahua no clasificó. A lo mejor King. Mucho mejor.
And they have a ton of builds to work with as well, Monster. 4 eliminations for Macwood. A great game for him thus far. That's 4 points for this duo, but he's going to be taking some shots.
Tómate un mini.
There you can see the lay of the land, Monster.
Me aburro, ¿qué se está haciendo? Está pegando el rayo. Está gente del debate, científico. Los ladrones.
Look at the overhead, the chaos that's going on in the mid-ground specifically.
And look who's still in this, Saf. They're going to be in first place. If they keep this going, another dominant game for them, another high-placing game could be the difference maker to keep them in that first place position. Up on the high ground, Calculator and Macwood putting down shots yet again, not giving players any moment to be comfortable whatsoever. Look at the names that are here, though. The Rockets now starting to fly by Wolfies. Wolfies having to defend himself. Zate's going to be out of this one, so now it's going to be up to Saf, and Saf, he had to see his teammate go down, but his back's going to be to the storm there. Now looking at Mega.
Que han un montón igual todavía. Recién ahora toma el punto, porque yo sé hubo. Ojo. No creo que no clasificó ningún chileno. Lagarto estuvo segundo, quedó segundo en dúo para clasificar. Lagarto, el mejor de Chile, quedó por 3 puntos, creo que no clasificó. Puta. Mataron a Vini. Todavía no, ya murió. No está King.
He is in the game right now, although by himself because Zextro is down. And now Oslo, bad sniper.
Casi clasifica. No sé por qué no clasificó Lagarto. Ah, no que me han matado Vini. Estaba Sniper, no me acuerdo de qué team. Está Oslo, que es Secret. Secret Oslo, creo. Está Mega Dubs, Calculator y Good. Oslo lleva 4 kills, what the fuck. Wolfrook ya 6, Dubs ya 0 y Mega ya 5. No me vas a encontrar Santidad. Ah, yo igual me lo encuentro en la clasificatoria. Santidad, a Lagarto, a ¿cómo se llama? A Seco, a King igual. No lo he encontrado. O sea, en partida clasificatoria de World Cup con un amigo en dúo. Yo creo que aquí el que va a ganar es solo de arriba. No están tan tocados. No, lo murió. No. 7 kills, what the fuck, 9 kills. No, yo creo que esos pasarán a primero.
There was just something about the loadout, seeing that RPG once they already were holding the best point, the high ground. You just knew.
¿Te cortó la audio? No, pues, ¿cómo voy a encontrar niños si yo no soy de costa este o costa oeste? Pues, soy de Brasil, no lo puedo encontrar, no soy de PC. Ay, yo creo que la jodió. Obvio no me lo he encontrado. ¿El juego estaba este o que está este? No sé. ¿Se corta el audio?
What a game that was. Had a little bit of a slow ramp up, you know, but that's what Fortnite will do to you. You're just talking, you're having a conversation about where the positioning is going to be, and then out of nowhere, boom, you're in the action, you're in the fight, and things start to get wild. Great game there for Mac winning Calculator. Calculator winning on the world stage, man. Look at that. Eat your heart out, Reddit.
I gotta say, you know, I'm sure he's proved a lot of people wrong, and you have to respect it. Yeah. But Golden Boy, I want to see where we stand here.
Where are we right now? So at the top, it's still going to be Saf and Zate with 38 points.
Ya van primero, 38 puntos. Ya Mega y Dubs. Y el que ganó. Magut y el sexto, un gran octavo. Y Saf y Zate todavía van primero. Son de NRG. Mega y Dubs son de Face, van segundo, Segro y Vini van tercero, que son de SM. Javi y Serpen, no sé qué team, llevan 24 puntos. Case y mira uno mexicano, Flakes. Ay, Bolívar, 23. Ya, pues, tenemos que apoyar a el mexicano, tenemos que apoyar al mexicano. Tenemos que apoyar al mexicano. ¿Cómo se llamaba? No me acuerdo. Carly va segunda y ahora va doceava. Benji Fishy Savage. Oh, ojo, van 18. Top 18. Un amigo de Chile se lo encontré 2 veces porque estaba jugando con un amigo de costa este o este. Ah. What the fuck. Va 18. Pero vale que están ganando los de NRG.
Folks that are going to be sitting in top 10 right now, they're going to be feeling very nice about their current standings. For game 3 to be in second place, Dubs and Mega, and then Saf and Zate still performing so well.
And that's the crazy part. Dubs and Mega everyone has been rooting for them. They're like that wild card that came out of nowhere, and they really swept the competitive community hard lately.
That's right. So I did get word. We have Jordan standing by with our winners from Game 3. Jordan, take it away.
NA really showing up and showing off today. It's amazing, seemingly tapping in that nail on the coffin. Such a please pardon the pun, I have to say, calculated game here from Calculator and Macwood. Guys, well matted, well utilized. You dominated high ground, seemingly all of that in-game there. Walk me through that process of getting that high ground, attaining, and then dominating for the rest of the game.
Well, we were able to pick up 2 eliminations on that outer circle of 4th zone, I think it is, and we were able to use our mats to build up. We were lucky enough to get half and half. We were able to just beam people out of the air, hold high, and got lucky with a couple zones.
Amazing. Well, I mean, again, you have 3 games left to go. Your strategy, is it going to continue to shift around a little bit, or are you guys going to maintain what you've been working on thus far?
I didn't hear the question.
Strategy, maintaining thus far. You guys have a very calculated,
Ya tenemos unos 16 años, tío.
leading all the way up to the end of the end game. Right. Walk me through your strategy for the end of the next 3 games.
Shoot them in the head.
Shoot them in the head. You heard it here first. Back to you, GV and Monster.
Calculator gets one opportunity to show the world his prowess and knowledge of Fortnite. He just says shoot them in the head. You gotta respect it.
You know, some people, it's just that simple, and hey man, maybe he's just wired that way, right? We're all wired a little differently. Calculator has clearly got his head on his shoulders, and he's ready to just shoot things.
Yeah, but Macwood was the one doing a bulk of the shooting in that last game. 7 eliminations for Macwood. He looked so great, and you would expect the young Calculator to be the one that leads the charge on the slaying, but Macwood, man, holding it down. And let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I mean, you know, Macwood not that much older, right? But I think it's just important to note that you have to have teammates at any point in time to just pop off. Like, you need that. It's so necessary. You got to trust in your teammate. That's what makes a lot of these duos so successful.
Yes, I mean, we've seen it from the start of every round. Some teams are just more aggressive than others, and they know how to stick together.
A lot of great moments in that game, and good news for us is that we got Sundown standing by to break it all down. Sundown, over to you.
Thank you so much, Golden Boy and Monster.
Ya, chao, cabros. Hasta aquí llega el directo de hoy. No sé si me voy. No sé. ¿Usted qué dicen? Que todavía estoy aburrido.
And see what allowed to make them into the top 3. First, notice their elims in the bottom corner, but the rifle fire together. The second they see the shield is down, able to pick up 1. Mega is the one who is leading the charge here. He picks up double ticks going through.
Se me está pegando. Ya, chao, cabros.